Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures. I'm High Lord Tamberlane, and this here in front of me is a bunch of boxes. What boxes are they? Well, they are D&D minis for Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures. So these are the newest releases, at least some of the newest releases, at least the ones that I wanted that had some relevance to what I like to paint and do stuff with. So I grabbed a couple and figured we can show them off in case you are not aware that these exist. These are some of the new models in the line. First we have the half-orc barbarians, and these are female half-orcs, which is kind of cool, and I just really like her outfit. I like it so much that I had to buy it, and I would have got the male ones too if it weren't for those pesky kids that had already bought them first. I'll get them, don't worry. The male barbarian's got like a cool wolf head. So one thing I like is you can actually start to see some of those details on these models for once. They are very hard sometimes to tell what's what. And using my tiefling as a size comparison, she's a good head taller and thicker. Still nowhere near a marine. Maybe she is. Do I have a regular plain base? They're going to get attached to a regular plain base, but see there. So if you're curious, you know, if you want to use them in Warhammer games or something, personally, I'm thinking they would be great in like games of Vanguard or whatever your skirmish game may be, and they fit in pretty well with the Mantic stuff. I know he's an old gorilla armed men at arms, and I don't know where I put the other ones, but it is what it is. Let's see our other model. It's got a backpack full of goodies. I'm not sure what all that stuff is hanging off of it. Lots of furs, lots of armor, lots of out of focus models. I mean, she's cool, but she's not got like a big old fur cape like her upgraded version. I got an argument with my brother Barzan about what these two models are supposed to be, and he swears it's supposed to be an upgraded version of the model, so it starts here, ends there. Kind of like the old Ralpartha sets, but those were in sets of 3 where you had like a beginning, middle, and end of their career, which I always thought were really cool. But let's move those to the side. Let's get this big giant one. What are these? These are turtles. Turtle Adventurers. Now, this was something new that I'd never seen before because I didn't know this existed, and I don't really play D&D. But they're just turtles. They're turtles in capes with staves. Not with nunchucks, not with katana, not with size, just with sticks. So this package is huge, and they're good sized models. I mean, he's the size of a human. Probably as tall as one of the Dragonborn. I should have grabbed my Dragonborn. I don't have any handy with me right now, darn it. Somehow he's supposed to fit on a regular base. His tail sticking out there. At least he has the decency to cover most of his shell. Like his little monk bracelet there. I wonder if he is supposed to be a monk. Got like energy sticking off his staff there. And then we have his out of focus friend. Whether these are male or female, I have absolutely no idea. There's little pouches everywhere. Shawl of some kind, maybe. We could pretend this is a female one. It's kind of fun. Very different. I did not know, like I said, that these were a thing. Alright, let us continue on our messy adventure of popping boxes open. Next up, we have the human druids, and we all decided today, those of us that went shopping, when we purchased these, that she's got to be one of the most Korean MMO models that Nolzur's put out yet. I mean, I don't know. To me, it looks almost like Sung Mina's outfit from Soul Calibur. In fact, I bet I could probably paint it up like Sung Mina. In fact, I think I've already painted a Reaper Bones model with a similar outfit like Sung Mina, but I don't know. That one's kind of shabby, but she does have a little chipmunk on her hand. Whether that chipmunk is discernible in the final model, or not just a weird amorphous blob in her hand, remains to be seen. anime lady. Staff is pretty straight. That's nice. There's not huge chunks of mold agent that's going to get sliced off, except maybe that right there. So she looks like she'll be good to go. Let's see, do you have a chipmunk? Oh, you can actually see the chipmunk. Hooray. Is that a mushroom or a hammer on her belt there? Maybe I'll even try following their suggested paint apps. Maybe. You'll notice that I just toss aside all of these bases. I can't stand them. They're too small. They feel like tiddlywinks. Like I'm gonna, you know, crossbows and catapult them or something. So those are going in the garbage. Sorry. Sorry, Wizkids. You ain't getting a fan out of me with those. And then there was the creme de la resistance, if that's the right thing to say, because I don't speak French. I don't know. The best looking set today. These are the elf paladins. And I don't know what elves you guys are used to, but these are like wuxia, you know, Jianghu rivers and lake elves. These guys do not look like your typical elves. They have a very eastern flair to them, which I thought was pretty cool. That's not something you usually see, especially facial hair on an elf. No. Dark hair on an elf? Come on, they're always pretty and blonde. Everybody knows that. So I saw these guys, and that's one thing I've long wanted to see on the tabletop is more Asian style models, especially heroic models. Yeah, we get a lot of Asian, you know, there's, when I say Asian, I mean besides Japan, because Japan always seems to be the one area that always gets all kinds of models released. It's everybody else that doesn't. So I really would like to see more Asian representation in terms of tabletop models, especially from the fantasy and heroic stuff. I think there is a very big market to explore there. So I like this guy. He's a pretty nice model. I'm going to need to clean up those mold lines there, especially if he could stay in focus. I mean, you could probably get away with playing him as a monk or something, too. It's not like he looks overtly Paladin-like. When I think Paladin, I think dude in big, heavy armor, you know, smiting foes in the name of whatever religion he's into, but that's just my definition of a Paladin. And then there's this guy. I guess this guy's more heroic Paladin style. He needs like a big, long Shifu beard to flow dramatically in the wind. That's a nice model. I'm really looking forward to painting these. I can guarantee of all of these new sets, and these are just the humanoid hero type models. I didn't even touch on any of the monsters today because I have stuff coming in the mail. So there's a good chance you might see them too. But yeah, I gotta say, I really have enjoyed how Wizkids has continued to put out new and interesting models, despite, you know, there being 1,000,001 different fighter variations out there. They've still managed to come up with interesting models. I honestly saw some of the bards, and I was very tempted to pick those up today as well, but I figured we're going to show a little bit of restraint for once, maybe. So, if you're curious, these all should be available. You can all head down to your local game store, hobby shop, online, whatever. I honestly wish that like Barnes & Noble or one of those big box stores would start carrying this. They already carry D&D. Why not carry some of the figures so I can start abusing those 15, 25% off discount coupons, right? Right. So, check them out. There are some nice models in there, and hopefully we will see some of the monsters as well soon. With that said, this is High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, and thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.